All right. What is up, Baylor fans, Big 12 fans, and anyone watching this video because you're just a huge fan of college football? Today, we are taking a look at Calvin Simpson-Hunt, transferring from Ohio State to Baylor. Big pickup for Baylor. This was a highly recruited kid out of high school. We're going to dive into the PFF grades. We're going to grab all the data we can to get an idea of what we're looking at with this kid. Before we get into it, make sure you smash the like button. That's going to help get the video out to more Baylor fans, more Big 12 fans. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Hit the notification bell so we can send you alerts. And comment down below as we go through it. What are you guys thinking of this guy? As always with transfers, we are going to grade him on a scale of a 1-star to 5-star. 1-star being a complete project, going to take a ton of time to figure it out. 5-star being elite, top of college football player. We should be able to watch some film on this guy as well. So it should be a lot of fun, guys. No more waiting. Let's go ahead and dive in, take a look at this kid. Okay, guys, and the first thing to point out is the guy has only played 29 snaps of college football, and 23 of them were his freshman year. So one thing that definitely shows us is he has taken his red shirt, and he'll have 3 years of eligibility left as he heads to Baylor. So there's not a ton we can get from his play in college. It's such a small sample size. I did see one thing that was pretty cool is he did have an interception in a spring game, as well as Ryan Day mentioned him in a post game. I think it was after the spring game, maybe, or no, it was November. And a quote from them was, "A young guy that just flashed to me was Calvin Simpson-Hunt." So that's good to know. It was in a win against Michigan State 38-3. So in the times he did get in, he was a player that was noticed to be very good, and did make an interception in the spring game. But he didn't see the field as any sort of full-time or rotational starter. So we're going to dive into it, guys. The film we're going to watch, we are going to watch some film. It's going to be his high school film, just because there's not going to be too much we can gain from getting the college film, and the college film would be very hard to find all these clips. But we'll also, before I dive into his high school film, I'm also going to show you guys his recruiting profile. So let's go ahead and head over there. There is not a transfer recruiting profile, but the reason there's not a transfer recruiting profile is he just entered the portal on the 21st. It wasn't a big announcement. He enters the portal, immediately commits to Baylor. So this was probably the plan even before entering the portal. But you can see here, guys, super big time prospect, the top 100 prospect, the number 7 cornerback in the country, number 16 player out of Texas, and even composite ranking wise, number 63 player nationally, number 8 corner, number 11 player in Texas. Super, super impressive kid, super high profile. I mean, this is like top cream of the crop of the country. This is bordering on 5-star, what Baylor was able to pick up here. So big win for Baylor. And without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and watch his film and get an idea what this guy brings to the table. All right, guys, and here we are. You can see super athletic on the screen here, 4.3740, 10.6700 meter, 6 foot, 190 pounds. And we'll go ahead and start the tape. And it stands out. He's very, very athletic and clearly dominating the competition he's playing. No surprise, he was nearly a 5-star recruit out of high school. Check him out here, bottom of the screen, just breathing down this guy's neck. No separation at all. What is the QB thinking throwing that? Top of your screen here, you're going to see him going one-on-one with this guy. Another terrible decision by the quarterback, but he, again, breathing down the kid's neck. I think what is happening is these quarterbacks are used to being able to throw it to their playmakers. So we'll go ahead and watch these two back. They're pretty simple plays. He's just all over these guys. And so with very little effort, he is able to just run with these guys, keep up with them, breathe down their neck, break up the passes. And then on this one, he's able to jump up there and get the pick. Another bad decision into double coverage, but he's all over this guy. There's no chance that's a completion. Runs it back, breaks a tackle, very deadly with the ball in his hands. He really is. Like he can make plays once the ball is in his hands. The ball is going to get popped out here. He picks it up, scoops it, and goes for nearly 100 yards here. Takes all the way to the house, breaks this tackle. I mean, very fluid with the ball in his hands, very fast. I mean, damn, dude. Really impressed with this kid's athleticism. Top of your screen, one-on-one. They're going to try to do a little slant and get across his face, and breaks it up. Pass breakup. You like that. All right, top of your screen here. Bad decision by the quarterback, and pick. you would have liked to see him stay in on that play. It's hard to critique too much on these plays because it's very dominant. And this is nice too, right? Such a good guy in coverage. You like to see that he's physical, gets down there, reads the play, hits the guy hard, finishes the tackle too. Bottom of your screen here, one-on-one with the receiver, and boom. I mean, it should have been a pick if it was a better ball. Shouldn't have thrown that. Honestly, any high school quarterback throwing this kid's way is crazy. I mean, he's just dominating everyone he goes up against. Look how he just, he's just running with these guys like they have no business with him. So stick around, guys. I'll give you my final thoughts and my final grade on Calvin Simpson-Hunt in a second here. All right, guys, and now I'm going to give you my final thoughts in a second here on Calvin Simpson-Hunt, Ohio State transfer headed to Baylor. Before I do so, please do make sure you guys smash that like button. That'll help get the video out to more Big 12 Baylor fans. Also, comment down below, what do you guys think of Calvin Simpson-Hunt? Like I said, I'm going to grade him on this scale. So 1 star is a complete project, need a lot of work. 2-star, average is starter. 3-star, good starter. 4-star, great starter. 5-star, elite, top of college football level starter. For me, this one's pretty simple. I think, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. If you guys want Big 12 content, Baylor content, make sure you do so. So for me, this one's pretty simple. Such a valuable prospect that had, praise from the coach at Ohio State and has been in a DB room with some of the best DBs in the country, learning with the best DBs in the country and learning with some of the best DB coaches in the country. And so you got to imagine he's gotten significantly better since this time. I mean, it's been 2 years since this film. And when he actually plays, it'll be 3 years from the time of this film. So I think you'll see a big improvement from what we saw there. I do think it's a little concerning why he's transferring to Baylor out of Ohio State. I'm just not sure why. But clearly a prospect that could have went anywhere he wanted out of high school. And I'm guessing there's something behind the scenes, not anything that I'm aware of, but just does seem a little weird for him to randomly just leave. Really good player for Baylor, though. You should be very excited if you're a Baylor fan getting this guy. I'm going to give him a 3-star grade. And again, I don't just hand these out, but considering how big of a prospect he was, how dominant the film was, how he was able to trail and man up against anyone that they put him against and didn't seem to have a lot of trouble doing it. I'm going to give him a 3-star. I can't imagine him not being at least a good starter. So that's how I see it, guys. Again, like the video, comment, give me your grade for him, and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm out of here. Go Big 12.